Hi.
How's it going, everybody? I'm back here, GT6, and as you can see, we've gotten a little bit more stuff done. Our big row of machines is gone. We relocated them to a few different places. I'm going to kind of take you around and explain what we did and why we did it. We moved the chemical bath with water here and the ore washer here. This is still needing to be automated. This is our chemical bath with mercury. And back here, hidden on the back, is our compressor, which is compressing charcoal into blocks. That is automatically coming through this pipe, coming over to this drawer, and then going straight into the boiler. So it can be automated. The only part of it that's not automated yet is the input. These will be out of here very soon. I'm actually making the gold and silver into electrum right now to get the pipes done for that. So let me throw these in here real quick. Now that I threw my mouse to the side and went all wonky. Let's see. We also have the fermenting process completely automated now. So the apples come in here, get extracted. Everything comes out, goes into the fermenter over there, which I'll bring you over this side. Fermenter's right here. You can see it's completely empty at the moment because Crazy's been using up a bunch of power, which is good because we need to get some of that backlog gone. And it comes out of the fermenter into that distillery that I was looking at down there. Comes up here to this diesel generator, which is filling up all the time.
Where did you go?
On top of the EBF.
Oh.
And it is powering this battery box here, which is directly above the main battery box, which is filling directly. So whenever the boiler's not on, it'll be running off of ethanol power, filling up completely. And then if she's not running the EBF or a lot of MV things, it'll just run off of that diesel up there. We have our methane set up over here, which I do believe we're going to empty this out and put the tank up above. That way I can run the pipe over to that gas turbine. So then we will have methane and ethanol power. Let's see, we got a packager, but we don't have the schematic for it yet. Threw the basic extractor there just because we had it. Most of our main machines are over here on this pod. Our processing after it's into dust machines. So wire mill, lathe, bender, furnace, regular or alloy furnace and regular furnace is over here. Polarizer, wire mill, canning machine, and then our basic macerator, which is just for like doing bones to bone meal if we need it, or the chip gems to dust, things like that we don't get a byproduct off of. All three of our centrifuges are here that do post-production things. So this is the methane one. This one is our dedicated one for glue. And this one is our dedicated one for hydrogen, which I never hit the fluid output. Why is that not? Did I forget to hit it with the wrench too? There we go. So there we go. This is making our limonite yellow and brown will come through here and get turned into hydrogen. I'm going to make a conveyor module that will pull the oxygen cells out of there, bring them over here, dump them into here, and then put them back up here as empties. But I haven't gotten to that point yet. I think that's what one of those 2 conveyor modules was that I ordered that I couldn't remember what it was for.
You ordered 3.
Yeah, I know what the other one's for. The other one is for the charcoal thing that I'm setting up right now.
So that's 2, not 3.
I've already used 1.
You have?
Yes.
Oh.
One of them is in here pulling the charcoal blocks out of the storage drawer here. The other one is going to go on this one that'll pull the charcoal out and put it into the compressor. I'm just waiting on the pipes to get done, and then I'll run that. Let's see. This is the compressor that or the centrifuge that we're using for purified dust. We have our magnetic separator over here to run mainly magnetite, but there's a few other things that will run through it as well. And then I set up these 4 drawers for iron and gold nuggets, iron and gold smalls, and then all the actual dust will come out down here. Eventually that will be sent up there to our main, so it'll get sent over there to the wall, but for right now it'll just go in that chest. Still trying to get our backlog done here. This is stuff that comes in from when we're out mining. And I need a chest here to hold the stuff that comes out of the ore washer until we get that pipe done. Right now we're basically just working on getting enough gold and silver done to get all the electrum we need so we can get all our piping done. All right, so item output, that'll throw everything over there, and then she can deal with that as need be. This box here is our redstone from the old centrifuge, which needs to go up here. We've been running redstone like crazy, as you can see with all the stuff in here, so we can get plenty of mercury for bathing all of our gold, lead, and magnetite. And we will be working on getting yeah, that stuff.
What?
I don't know. My brain's stuck at the moment. We'll be working on getting all this automated and filters. We'll be working on filters soon so we can actually start filtering things over to the proper setups. That way Crazy doesn't have to sit here and keep emptying boxes all day long and can work on other things.
Like I should be able to make a super buffer now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that machine. Thank you for reminding me. She made a advanced circuit assembler today. So we hooked that up over here so it has the soldering alloy that it needs. So she now has 2. And also we hooked up our brewing machine over here and hooked it up to the advanced cutting machine. So we got rid of the low voltage cutting machine. Is there anything? Oh, our rubber setup is over here. We got this one that makes our sheets when we need it. This one for making our cable, coating our cables. And then this is where everything goes in, which we need to get packed full of stuff. Because there's no real reason to save rubber or sulfur. So we might as well make a stack of sheets and just have it full all the time, and it's not like we're running low on rubber. We've got tons of it. So we're just going to pack this thing full of rubber and sulfur. We can actually put a hopper right here. And it needs a lot more rubber than it does sulfur. It only uses 1 sulfur for 9 rubber. So I'm just going to fill that hopper up with raw rubber and just let it run.
Do not change
And then
that.
we'll take the... Why?
Because I'll do it as I need it. I need to do some
No.
rings too.
Keep a whole stack of it just sitting there waiting on you.
No, because I got to do rings too.
You can do rings in the extruder.
Rubber rings?
I do believe so. Can't you?
Mm-mm. I didn't do them before. I did them in there.
I swear I did before. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Can. But it has to be a bar or a plate. Or, a bar or dust.
Well, the dust is easy enough to get. All you got to do is take one of your sheets, throw it in your macerator over there, and get a dust. Is there even a ring?
No.
There isn't the other ring mold, is there? Yeah, so you can't do it in there anyway. You can't do rings in there anyways.
I realize that now. I was doing bars and then putting them in the extruder.
Yeah, I just do up a whole... I just put that plate in, do a whole stack of sheets, and then as you need the rings, which you could take the stack out, go automatically turn it into dust to make you a whole stack of rings as well. The chances of us actually needing the bars is slim to nil, so...
Well, I still have some
we can't
bars.
make IC2 wires.
I have 3 bars already. So
Okay, so you can use that for the rings for now.
Yeah.
And she has her 2 universal macerators. Definitely nothing to automate them. Like I said, as soon as we get more electrum done, we'll start automating these a little bit better. Especially the fact that she has 1 box under each one, and they output 2 things, so kind of not going to work.
But it worked for the main thing, redstone. The others is just a small chance.
Yeah, but if you take... this out of here for a second. If you take this off of here, and you put that there, then you can put 2 drawers on it, and it can hold both. And then you can do all kinds of it.
But it looks neater
And you
if
can
it's
do that
done
for
the
both
other
of
way.
them.
Well, that drawer's poking out.
Who cares? Did
I
you see my
care.
big conglomeration of crap over there for the magnetic separator?
Yes, and it doesn't look very... Can you put this back, please?
No, who cares? This is industrial. Who gives a shit what it looks like? We're here for function, not fashion.
Uh-huh.
Aren't you used to hearing that by now?
Uh-huh.
There's your goofiness back, which soon you're going to have all pipes there anyways, and it ain't going to matter. Alright, so I'm going to get started on getting this done.
Mm-hmm.
And we can end it here. Other than, I do want to show one thing. If anybody needs an actual tutorial for this, let me know. But I will show you now. NetMC helped us get this done. This is our shutoff for the boiler. It's very complicated, but it's very easy. Basically, the redstone comes down here, and it comes all the way over to this one. This is to isolate it. So this line doesn't come to this line. So they don't connect. But it comes over here, it inverts it here, runs it over to this, which is a pulse generator. Pulses into the RS latch here, which is what these two torches are here. And this is the other side of the line here. This is actually, let me think, this part here is our automatic shutoff upstairs. And this is where the actual thing is to control it. That's why we have this little redstone tower here. And I'm trying to think. He explained this all to me, and I know how it works, but it's a real pain in the ass to try to explain. This is the high side. When it's all the way over here, it's full, and it tries to light this side. This side is already lit because it's already turned off. Once it gets to where it turns the other side on, which means it has to get backed up to right behind where your head is.
Mm-hmm.
Once it gets back to here, it'll turn this light on and it'll turn that side on, which will turn this side off, which will then allow this side to be turned back on. That's why this repeater is here, to keep it from sending power back up the system, because we don't want this line going back up the system. And this is what's used just to give us our 80-90% shuts it off, and 50-60% turns it back on. So that's what allows our boiler to run for long periods of time but not waste steam. And like I said, if you want a really nice tutorial of that, I will get NetMC over here and he can explain it to you better. I am terrible with redstone, and even worse at trying to explain redstone, especially when I'm not the one that actually put it together. So I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to get the rest of this charcoal process set up now, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.